Hey everybody, how's it going? Just wanted to come to you on this beautiful day up here in Connecticut. It's like upper 60s right now, almost 70 degrees outside in the middle of April, so I'll take it. We got some colder weather coming up in the next couple days, but overall, winter's pretty much over. We have a slight chance of snow. I think it's like Thursday, or Friday morning. That's what it was. Friday morning, because we're up in the hills a little bit here, we have a chance of some snow that may accumulate, but like that's gonna be like a dusting on the ground, so not too bad. But I'll take it and trade for today because today is just beautiful. I mean, this is perfect outside. So I wanted to come to you guys because I wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on. I know it took a little bit of time to get that last video out to you guys, but there's some good reasons. I am new at this video editing stuff, so it took me a little bit to get things done, and I did make a few mistakes, as you may have caught on the video. I thought I had gotten them, but I guess I didn't. I guess I missed them, so it is what it is. Someday in the future, when I get a little better at this, I'll probably redo those videos as far as what my trip was like. But I at least want to get you guys the content and get you guys the information, at least, so to give you like an idea of one of the things that I have to do with editing the videos. One of the things you might have noticed with the video on Japan is I put some pictures in there that I put on the screen. And when I first did this originally on the other video I did, it would only take up like just the middle section of the screen, and the ends would still be the primary video. And that was kind of annoying to me. I didn't really want anything on the sides distracting from whatever I was putting on the screen. So I had to learn how to change the ratio of the pictures so that I could put that on there. Now, just to give you an idea of how much of a pain in the butt this was. So all the photos are on my phone that has the app that I need to use at this time. Now, I'm sure I can find something on my computer to where I just do it all on my computer eventually, but right now all I have the app on is my phone. So what I have to do now is, because all my phones are pretty much on a cloud, on the Google Cloud, I have to download them onto my phone first to get them on my phone file. And then I take the app, I have to load it up into the app, and then that app has the actual system in there for me to change the ratio so it'll fit the whole screen. So I do that, and then the next step is I have to, of course, save it in that new form, and then I have to upload it from that software up into my regular Google Cloud Photos. So I have to download it, upload it, I should say, from the software photos up into my regular photos. I have to upload into that. And then what I would have to do is actually go on my computer now, because that's where my editing software is, take it from the cloud, download it onto the computer so that I could import it into my editing software. So this is stuff that I would have to do for every single photo I wanted to put on there. This was a pain in the butt, let me tell you. As soon as I find a quicker way to do it, I'm doing it the new way. So at first, when I was doing it, I would do my video, and when I got up to a point to where I want to introduce a picture, I would go through all those steps, put the picture in there and everything like that. Now, being that it was a lot of stop and go, I would get distracted sometimes, and it would take a little bit longer than what it should to get that done. So it was just a pain in the butt, like I said. What I figured I would do for now is go through every picture that I feel like I want to put on something, do all that stuff ahead of time, get all those photos into where I'm ready to import it into the editing software ahead of time before I start editing. And that's something I can do, of course, at my work when I'm on my lunch break, because most of it's on my phone, and I can get it at least up into the cloud in the new format all through my phone before I have to put it into the editing software on the computer. So that's my first step. Sorry guys, I'm gonna lean back a little bit here because it's a little bit uncomfortable. I didn't want to sit too far back because it's really far back here, but it's really a little bit sore on my back to stand up there. So in any case, I wanted to look for some new ways of doing it, and that's what I'm going to be doing, so I can get away from that just horrific process I got to do to get a photo up on the screen. That being said, I also noticed some things, and of course in my videos, and this is something everybody should do, is watch your videos. If you're going to do something like this, watch your videos, be your own critic, and just watch it, see anything that you see that you do that maybe you could do a little bit better. This is definitely something you should do. And one of the things I noticed in that video is I must have said beautiful about 50, 60 times. I was like, okay, I got to come up with different adjectives to use to describe what I was seeing, because I probably used beautiful for almost everything in there. There's a couple times where I used something else, but beautiful was the go-to word, and I was just like, wow, it's just kind of annoying. So I got to use something a little different next time. By the way, I apologize if you can't see my eyes very well. The sun is very bright right here. I tried to do some things to try to help out, but it was either, you know, have my back to the sun, and then the video quality is terrible because all you see is glare, or it was, you know, face directly into the sun and just not even be able to really keep my eyes open at all. Excuse me if from time to time you see me close my eyes and squinting a little bit, because it is bright. So now, making that video, it was very much a thing that was kind of, I don't want to say stressing necessarily, but it was just very annoying to have to go through all that. And it kind of made me feel a little bit like, there's such work to do just for this, you know, just for, you know, a video. And that being said, it was very much just something that kept me, while I was trying to think of other ways to do it, make it easier, I kept it on the, you know, on the back burner per se to do it, and it didn't get done until this previous time when I got it out. That was really something that just kind of discouraged me, and it was a little bit rough for a little bit there. On top of that, my work has been a little bit rough lately. It was just a lot of things that built on each other, and I was really just not in the mood for going through all those steps at that time to put out that video. I'm sorry it caused that, but I am going to do steps in the future, like I said, to make it easier, to where, you know, you can't let the day-to-day stuff, you know, keep you from doing these things, because I know this is something I want to do, and it's something that I will have to go through some rough times at first, but I know ultimately it's something I'm going to enjoy doing a lot. So I really look forward to it. The other thing I noticed in that is that for a 40-minute video, just me in my studio area there, I really want to come up with something that's a little different. So I'm going to look at some ways that I'm going to do the next video, which is my time in Tokyo. I'm going to see if I can do a way to make the video maybe just a tad bit shorter. Maybe I might even do something where I'm outside somewhere, not necessarily here, but somewhere out on the road, maybe one of my walking trips that I'm going to eventually start doing on this channel, and just incorporate the two. I think that would be a little more to where, you know, there may be some distractions maybe out there, but I think they're going to be light. They're not really going to bother me, and I think I'll be in a little more of a natural setting that make me feel a little more comfortable, and that'll make me feel a little bit more natural, and make me feel like, you know, with the air outside instead of being inside, I might be a little more lively in the video. So I think that'll help out in the long run. So on the other side is, of course, my other part of the videos is going to be the health type stuff. Now, being that, like I said, my work was rough and I was going through some discouraging stuff with this, making the videos, I was not as good as far as taking care of myself health-wise. Now, I wasn't like anything, like I didn't go back off the deep end and like gain like 10 pounds or anything like that. It was just, you know, a little bit harder. I was having a little more bad meals here than I should have. And because of that, you know, there was a little bit of a roller coaster with my weight there. At the beginning, like at the previous time that I released the last video, I was actually doing really good. I'd actually gotten down to like 280.2 is what I got down to. So I was like, oh, you couldn't just take off another 0.3 of a pound and get that under that 280. And I was like, but you know what? I was like, hey, I'm 11 pounds down from the heaviest weight that I had seen. And I was about 8 pounds lighter than when I started these videos. So awesome. You know, so I was really happy about that. Step forward to today, I just weighed myself this morning just to give myself a restart, re-kick, and get going on this. And I was at 283. So I was up a little bit from that 280 that I was at, but I was nowhere near, you know, like I said, I didn't go off the deep end and go really bad. So yes, it was a little bit of a jump. I was a little bit bad, and for a 3-week period, or 2-week period, I should say, to go up about 3 pounds, it's not a good thing, but it's, like I said, at least I didn't gain 10 pounds. So I was at least happy about that. So like I said, I am trying to get back on that track with my weight. Today I've been very good. I had a couple eggs and I had some Gardein type sausages, some plant-based sausages. So that was really good breakfast. And I just had myself like a ham and cheese sandwich with some like celery and hummus for the side for lunch. So it was, definitely a little bit better. It's not, I wasn't going out to some fast food place and getting lunch. As much as I was tempted to, I was like, nope, gotta be good. In the future coming up, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to change the way I do the videos as far as my Japan trip videos. I am going to do in 3 steps instead of just 2. I kind of mentioned in the last video that I was going to get them out like really quick and everything like that. It might take a little more time because of the fact that, like I said, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to see more about less dialogue and more visual in the next Japan trip video. I'm going to cover more of just like the highlights that I saw, while giving you guys, like I said, more of the visual aspect of it. I think sometimes the dialogue can kind of get, especially, I know I could be a little bit monotone with my voice, trying to, like I said, that's something I'm going to work on, but that's something that I caught myself as well in the last video, and I want to make sure I keep your attention, because I at least want you guys to get a hint of what I experienced, and hopefully I can share that with you really good. So I really want to look for the best ways that I can do that, and I think giving you a little more of a visual aspect of it, I think will help out. I might even put some of the footage that I shot. I know that in this next video, one of the things I will put in there that I have on my phone, my video collection I should say, is my time in Tokyo when I was at the Shibuya Scramble. So I'll put that on there. That was a really cool experience. It's funny because I actually did a video from there where I was doing a Facebook Live. And when I looked at my post, it was because there's so many people in that area that even if you have like the best Wi-Fi capabilities, your video quality is going to be terrible, because there's just so many people in that area. It's such a dense population that so many people are going to be using that bandwidth that it's just crazy. So that being said, I did an actual video on my YouTube, on my phone, and then I just eventually just uploaded that video so people can just take a look at it. So I will do that on the next video as well, with the Tokyo part of my trip. And then the last part will be the last few days, where I'm going to do my time in Kawaguchiko, around Mount Fuji, and then my last few days in Osaka, Kyoto, and Hiroshima that I had. So that's what the next video is going to do. The third video is going to do is those parts, and then Tokyo is going to be the second video. So, and like I said, I'm going to change the way I do it a little bit, just to try to grab attention a little bit better, maybe give you guys a better story, better way to tell the story. And as I said, also, I'm also going to see about maybe doing shooting the video, the dialogue aspect of it, out somewhere. So I will give you guys that, and at the same time, that I'm doing that way, I'm out somewhere, I can shoot both that and as well as my regular where I'm at walking type video. So those are going to be coming along soon, because the weather's getting a lot better. Like I said, it's beautiful today. We've had a few days now in the last few weeks where it's been like around like 70 degrees, so you can't complain about that. This is definitely something that I've enjoyed moving up here. Definitely the change of seasons has been beautiful. I love seeing the snow. Apart from one nor'easter that was really bad, and I had to drive back home from work in, driving really hasn't been that bad at all. Not like I remember from being in Buffalo. Buffalo, man, there was a lot of winter storms there, and you always had to get through that stuff, and there was just no excuse for not doing what you needed to do. One last thing on the health aspect of what I'm doing, my weight loss, is I did shoot a video of breakfast that I had made that I will share with you guys. I don't think I put it on here yet, so I'm going to share that with you guys and put that on there. I'm also going to be doing some more snack type ideas with you, so I'll get those up as soon as possible. I'm definitely going to get things like back on track, as far as I want to make sure I make some shorter videos first, because when I do these like 40-minute, 50-minute videos, the editing on it is just so much editing that I have to do, that it just takes forever. So I want to make the videos a little bit shorter while I'm doing my practicing on the editing, so that I'm not taking up too much time. And I do plan on taking some vacation time next month. I haven't been on vacation in like 7 months. So it's about time to take some vacation time. And while I'm on that vacation, my wife and I don't really have anything planned together. So I'm gonna take a few trips, take a little road trips, like day trips, and go out to places, shoot some videos, maybe go some places where there's multiple places I can go during the day, shoot a couple videos, just get a lot of footage that I can share with you guys. So that way I have a bunch of, some short videos to get it uploaded, get you guys to watch, and get you guys material to enjoy. All right. So from this beautiful weather that we're having, although it's, like I said, it's very bright. Other than that, man, this is awesome. I'm glad you guys have chosen to watch my videos and keep track on what I'm doing. I really appreciate it, guys. I've just started. I've noticed that, my friends have gone on here. I have about 20 subscribers. So, hey, I'll take it. That's a start, man. But you 20 subscribers, man, get the word out about me starting this up. Maybe if we have mutual friends, let them know about my video if they hadn't caught me posting about it. Get that out there. Like I said, you got to hit the like, you got to hit the subscribe, and you got to do some comments, because all that helps out with other people seeing the videos. It lets YouTube know that, hey, this person's getting some traffic. Maybe we should promote it and let other people see it. So definitely do that, guys. I actually do it because I have like 3 different YouTube channels. So I actually use those different ones at least to like and that, just to at least help out a little bit. And you guys, please do the same. It definitely will help get those videos out there and help me out tremendously. And like I said, it's an easy thing to do. All you're doing is clicking. You're not having to pay nothing. You're not having to necessarily put any information out there about yourself or anything like that. Spend the time to watch the videos. That helps out a lot. That's actually in the algorithm for helping out, is actually watching the videos through. So please do that. And like I said, the other stuff, do that as well. All right. Enough of that, guys. Thanks again. Hope to see you guys soon. Like I said, I'll get these videos rolling out to you, and we'll see you then. Thanks, guys.